Not everyone had their children in their 20s or 30s. For some people, pregnancy can happen at either a much younger or a much older age. It's amazing how people can have children past the age of when menopause was supposed to happen. It's also amazing how children can get pregnant when you would assume that they're too young to even start their first menstrual cycle. Sometimes that human body does miraculous yet unexpected things. Not everything is set in stone. Sometimes it's a complete unexplainable fluke that leads to someone really young or someone elderly conceiving a child. The youngest girl to have a child was 5 years old. That's so wild. You would never expect a child so young to even have their first cycle. The oldest woman to have a baby was said to be 70 years old. That's crazy because a person would think that someone of that age would have gone through menopause years beforehand. And even if they did go through menopause, why would they even think to try IVF at their age? How is someone that age expected to look after a hyperactive child? Wouldn't the mother worry about leaving her child an orphan when her time was up on Earth? There are so many questions that run through a person's head when they hear about situations like the youngest and oldest women to ever conceive a child. Here's a list of some other stories of parents and their kids with the craziest age differences. Everyone knows that a baby is born or delivered by a mother within a period of 9 months. This time period can undergo some minor fluctuations. Woman delivers stone baby after 60-year pregnancy in a bizarre turn of events straight out of Mr. Ripley's personal files. Comes this true story. A 92-year-old woman who delivered a child, albeit not a live baby, she'd been carrying for over half a century. Long pregnancies are one thing, but that's ridiculous. Wang Yijun, age 92, is from southern China, and she recently made news after delivering a baby known as a lithopedion, aka stone baby. What if we tell you a 92-year-old Chinese woman named Wang Yijun delivered a child that she'd been carrying for over half a century? This scenario is of a medical condition called lithopedion, in which a pregnancy fails, the fetus actually solidifies while it's still present in the mother's body. The baby in Wang Yijun's womb was dead. Wang Yijun said she didn't have enough money to get her fetus removed after the doctors told her that it was dead. So, with no alternatives left, she decided to carry the dead fetus and baby inside her abdomen. Astoundingly, 60 years passed. Wang went to the hospital complaining about stomachache. On examining her, doctors found that she was carrying a stone baby, which was the result of a calcification of fetus. An endocrinologist and fertility specialist, Dr. Natalie Berger, says that lithopedions start off as ectopic pregnancies, a condition where the fertilized egg gets stuck on its way to the womb, implants, and develops outside the uterus. However, it's believed that lithopedions usually last for 22 years, but in Wang's case, it lasted for 60 years, which is 3 times more than the usual lithopedions. According to the Journal of the Royal Society of Medicine, only 290 cases of lithopedions have ever been documented by medical literature. Furthermore, if no complications occur, the mother can simply go on with her life with the dead fetus.